EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Commanders. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the jump. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
The kicking team off for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Let's start the drive with Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Come on. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one.
It's now
3rd down coming up.
9 yards to
Just
go.
a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their third series to see if they can make it happen.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in, and he is going to have a Commanders first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Terrell Bernard. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Finding space at the 40. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa. Getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Washington. Play action. Here's Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Darnell Savage, the hard-hitting safety, bursting in to record the sack. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. 65.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Greg Russo, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Viking, 18. Let's go.
Here's Daniels. Incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
70, Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bills first down.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. We're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down. Have it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Bills.
On play action, Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's Cook. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Second and goal. Send a man in motion right. They'll run on second down. As he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Makes the score Bills 14, Commanders nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. Nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
On second down, it's in trouble, and down he goes. Greg do so, working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. They'll go, and Krowski Merritt has it.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on fourth down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge fourth down stop.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Off the play fake, it's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 30.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
They'll go play action here with Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score! Touchdown Buffalo. His 4th TD grab of the season. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready,
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready,
Now Daniels. Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
Gravity Lions.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. A short throw taken in by Goddard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one complete to Melton. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Play action now, and here's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Regular. What is that?
Throwing again. It's Allen. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
On first down, Daniel. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
77.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bills will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll take this to about the 28. It was Darius Washington bringing them down. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Play action. Here's Allen. This one downfield for Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Big play there for the Bills. An even 40 yards. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Allen will throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit. And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
38-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to be fourth down.
Here we go.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Has caught. That's Wayne. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing now. Daniel. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
To the air again is Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got a man. It's McClure. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's second and 2.
On the pickup brings up second and 2.
60, 70, Timberwolf.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Moving to his right. Taking off. And the Commanders are going to be set up first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6.
It's a gain of 8.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Bills' 6-yard line.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He's got some space past the 20. Inside the 40. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 26-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Take this across the 30 to about the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
It is 3rd and long.
Come on, steady.
They'll throw with Daniels. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
On the option, here's Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Ready?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Daniels now going to look to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you could see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Here we go, here we go.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Has his man, it's Samuel. And he is going to have a Commander's first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
Commander's first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He'll go with Bill. That's Krosky Merritt. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It's 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Krosky Merritt will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Daniels. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Kayvon Thibodeau in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. And it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
Their own 47-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, right?
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Ready, ready. Liking 18. Eagles, 60 Eagles. Steady.
Now Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Bills are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Second and 11. Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Third and 11. So a road win here for the Bills and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.